Okay, if you've been wondering about my thoughts when it comes to Miss South Africa, this is what is happening in my head. Yeah, crickets. Because the first question that one has to ask, what on earth is going on at Miss South Africa organization? First, Werner walked away, and then the CEO of Miss South Africa walked away. And in April, we got all excited because new contestants were invited to enter Miss South Africa. Remember those videos that I made where I was rating and also giving advice to some girls? The contestants, that was giving so much hope that by July, we would have concluded and already know who our Miss South Africa is going to be. Yes, the candidate that we are going to be sending to Thailand for the Miss Universe on the 21st of November 2025. Right now, in my head, once again, this is what's going on. Crickets. And when you are actually following everything that you think you are following when it comes to Miss South Africa, this is what is going on. More crickets. Now, the question is, and I've seen this happening several times where the media has asked Miss South Africa organization if there is a crisis at Miss South Africa organization, and guess what you hear? Yes, crickets. And for me, the biggest one that I fear the most might be actually true is that does Miss South Africa organization have the Miss Universe license? And the answers are a little bit dodgy. They don't answer the question straightforward. Yes, we have. No, we don't have. If we don't have, what is the reason? If we do have, then why don't we have Miss South Africa crowned already? Because now we are in September. 2 months from now, guess what? It's going to be November. And our girl is supposed to be in training right now, preparing for Miss Universe 2025 in Thailand. You know, you don't just win Miss South Africa and that's the end. Especially when Verna is no longer there, one of our creative directors at Miss South Africa organization. Now, who's the new Verna? Who's the one that is making sure that they are preparing our girl to wear the Miss Universe crown 2025? Now, there are rumors as well that are doing the rounds that there's a chance that Miss South Africa, I'm talking about the beauty competition, might not be held in 2025, but instead, they're either going to go with Mia LaRue. If you remember Mia LaRue, she did go to Miss Universe to compete. However, at the last minute, she did withdraw because of health complications due to her hearing disability. I think she struggled with vertigo in Mexico. And so she had to withdraw and made a sincere apology to the nation. We understood, we accepted the apology, even though we were disappointed because we had high hopes on her. Now, Miss Universe has one rule and one rule only. If you have entered Miss Universe, you are not allowed to re-enter Miss Universe for the following year. You only enter once, and that's the end if you do not place or make it as Miss Universe, right? Now, technically speaking, do you think that Mia LaRue did compete? Or do you think that ship has sailed? In my opinion, I feel like because she was in Mexico for a whole 3 weeks, she got to understand how things are done, how things are organized and prepared. that automatically disqualifies her to go again, even though technically she did not compete in the competition. So, what is the best solution when it comes to sending a girl? That is, if Miss South Africa organization still has the Miss Universe license. Because that's what is giving me heart palpitations. To be honest with you, I feel like we don't have it no more. Just like we lost the Miss World, the Miss Supranational, and also Miss International. We don't have those licenses, and therefore we can't send our queens to go compete in these prestigious beauty pageants. Hmm. This is actually stressing me out, guys. I am so stressed out. So now, what is the solution? Of course, the solution to me, if Miss South Africa is not going to be held in 2025, let us send Mia Leroux's first runner-up. Remember Mia Leroux's first runner-up? Yeah, send her to Miss Universe 2025. Again, that is if we have the license. If we don't have the license, why? Somebody must be held accountable. Somebody definitely has to be held accountable because I cannot accept this. I don't think any proud South African can accept something like this because this time of the year, we are all on our toes. We are all actually preparing our queen for Miss Universe. When I say we are preparing our queen, there are videos that we are making about her. There are videos that we are making to encourage her. We are making videos telling the world about her and also rating her amongst all the other queens that are already crowned in their respective countries, and also placing her, yes, in the top 10, top 5, top 3, and possible winner of Miss Universe 2025. But no, we are being robbed. We are being robbed. Miss South Africa organization, please say something. Do we have the Miss Universe license? Or do we need to raise funds so that we can buy it? What's happening? Tell us, Miss South Africa. I beg. I'm going to tag you in this video. We need answers. Do you understand what I mean? We need answers because we are running out of time. There is no way that we are beaten by Nigeria, who had their own Miss Universe Nigeria on the 31st of August. I cannot accept that. Namibia has had its own Miss Universe Namibia about when July, and Miss South Africa, what's happening? Because you're usually the first one. I think even the DRC has already crowned their own queen. Kenya probably has already crowned their queen too, or probably this month. I'm not sure. Just Miss South Africa, please don't give us, don't do this to us. Please, Miss South Africa, don't do this to us. Can you please tell us instead of this whether we have the Miss Universe license? Because that's my greatest concern right now. And my biggest fear is seeing a press conference that is called by Miss South Africa organization telling the nation that Miss South Africa is cancelled in 2025. Oh my goodness, do you understand the international reputation declining on us? Because going forward, do you think the current Miss Universe leadership is ever going to trust South Africa? Because those guys, to me, they look like they love the money. And you are taking the money away from them, they will not trust you again. And that is going to jeopardize our placement in the competition. Oh no. Miss South Africa, please, whatever you do, stop doing this to us. Because those crickets, they are not flattering. That sound is not flattering at all. Can you please say something? Are we having Miss South Africa 2025? And if we do have Miss South Africa 2025, how prepared is she for the big competition, Miss Universe? Because she ought to already be right there, strutting and making sure that all the strategies that she's going to use on that international stage on the 21st of November, it's a winning strategy. No, no. I'm saddened by this, and I'm sure many South Africans are too. I'm talking about those that are proudly South Africans and they understand that this competition actually elevates us at the international stage every single year. How many times have we won it again? Thank you. Thank you. So, I can't accept this. To me, it's unacceptable. I cannot have crickets in my head every time I think about Miss South Africa and when is the competition going to be held. And I don't think any South African that is proud also like the sound of those crickets. Can whoever is in charge of Miss South Africa, or better yet, just hire me. Trust me, we will have the competition before the end of September. I'm telling you. And the girl that is going to be chosen, I will train her myself if I have to, even though I'm not qualified, but even I'm not, I think I have an idea how Miss Universe operates and what they're actually looking for. Marketability of the queen. I think that's the bottom line. So that is why I feel Mia LaRue's first runner up must be the one that is sent to Thailand. Okay, fine. As long as we have the license. Oh my goodness. Do we have the license? Can anybody please, if you have information, let me know. Does Miss South Africa organization have the Miss Universe license so that we can send our queen to Thailand this year or not? Thank you. Anyways, I'm stressing myself out. Let me see you next time with a new video. But before you go, like the video, share it, comment. Let me know something is happening instead of goodbye.